Yes, what is it? I don't want to make anything work. Yes, anything.
It's not the anodic dance music that's made her bitter. It's the failure of Fortress accident.
That's right. If we couldn't get our Welkins to happen, I don't want anything to happen. Ever again.
There's not a trace of irony in her voice. She means it. Easy. When her research is done, she can move out.
What? No, I don't really need any help with the project.
She thinks about it. A glossy look.
All right. Bring me the game's off-site copy from my old workspace, if you really want to help. It's stored on a filament memory, and I'm unable to go and fetch it myself. Yeah, that's the one. You can get in through the bookshop. You just have to do some explaining to the bookstore lady. That's her name, I believe. Good. Then you might know the giant ice bear fridge in the building's cellar. The filament is inside the fridge. In the giant ice bear fridge. I just told you. It has red glowing eyes.
But you've been to the fridge and it wasn't there. There was a note saying...
The bookstore lady hates me. Says I'm part of the curse. Whatever that means. Of course not. Anyway, I don't have my keys anymore and because she's from Martinez. And people from Martinez have never ever seen a radio computer. She thinks it emits elemental evil. Yes, but she literally started praying for the higher power.
The lieutenant coughs like he's a...
Once I came in one morning, only to find that my terminal was full of those strange trinkets and amulets. Wards. It looked like some Semenine magic. It's a backup of my former employer's project, the radio game we were working on. The backup itself is destroyed now, but I'm hoping to use what's left of it to pinpoint the exact location.
Hold on. If it's called an off-site copy, then why is it still on-site?
Wait, a note from whom? Did it specify where they took the filament memory? Jawiza. Of course! Our project lead. Suliswov Jawiza. God, he was always so hell-bent on keeping the copy somewhere safe, like it would have made a difference. The off-site copy was perfectly safe when the data loss happened. And the heads... I won't even get into the...
Valley of 1,000 Heads. You like the sound of that.
Wait, what? Whose...
You know, we don't actually have to tell the entire world.
Whose body is it? And what is it doing in the fridge?
It's almost as if she feels some sort of...
You put it there? You put a dead body inside the ice bear fridge. Okay. Very cool.
We would appreciate it if you kept this...
Who would I tell? My mother? I don't have anyone to tell. And if I did, I wouldn't. I don't. This is getting ridiculous. Can't you just defrost it? Or, I don't know. I don't know about the ice cream make.
There's a solution, but she doesn't want to hand it over to you yet. It's a thing. Something she holds dear.
Oh God, not this again.
Basement? Sounds like it's...
And no, taking it outside the building wouldn't have protected it from the data loss. There's nothing wrong with keeping the backup in the basement. We clear?
This is clearly a painful topic for her. She must have had to explain herself numerous times.
Thanks. And here's my Qualsolve multi-tool. You might need it to hack loose some ice. It opens everything. If you get me the offside copy, then you can keep the qual-
It hurts a bit for her to say this. She's not too happy to be parting with the... This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner and an electric freezer. The ice around it slowly melting. Tiles on the cube are still smoldering, casting the framework in a soft glow. The filament slides out of its glowing nest.
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die? I'm listening. I'm pretty sure it still doesn't work, but sure, I'm listening. Good. I hope it clarified things a bit. What else?
The bear's eyes are dead and empty. This orange machine is dead still. This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner and an electric. Ice squeaks beneath your Kavalzund multi-tool, and it's already unplugged. There's not much else to do other than wait for it to defrost or bulk up and get stronger. This orange machine is dead still. This orange machine is dead. Ice squeaks beneath, and it's already unplugged. This orange machine is dead. Ice squeaks, and it's already unplugged. This orange machine is dead still. Ice squeaks. This orange machine is dead still. Ice groans and howls under the strain. Darkness lies inside, but you can faintly make out an object, intricate and foreign. You gently lift the cube from its frosty bedding.
We should take it back to Miss Lucan killed as soon as possible. I'm not...
Yes, but aren't you curious to know what's on the precious filament? You take the legal documents out of the envelope. Tiles on the cube are still smoldered. Like a smooth draw, the filament slides into place. The speaker comes to life. Static seeps through the machine.
Good evening, Fortress. Please repeat. Is this the offsite copy? Good. No, that's not...
Maybe it's the second part of the leitmotif you saw on the stained glass window.
Good. I've unlocked the offsite copy.
Ka-ching.
Fortress accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today? Thank you.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering. The speaker comes to life. Static seeps through them.
Good evening. Please repeat. Is this the off? Thank you.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering. Casting the frame. It sounds like something cracks before the piece of paper starts filling up. The paper is soaked with ink. Its monochrome darkness spanning from margin to margin. A single speck of white shines out from the shade. For some reason, marked by the... This must be the information Sorna is looking for.
Odd. Something is obviously broken here.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering, casting the framework.
Yes, what is it? Yes? No, that's the production schedule you stole and accessed without authorization. I don't need...
In his defense, it was simply lying in the desk drawer.
Okay, but still. Thanks.
Tiles on the cube, the filament slides out of its glowing nest.
Yes, what is it? Yes? Thanks. Looks like it's the one. Now I'm going to print it out to see what's left of it. A speck of white? That's exactly what I'm hoping to find. Lintel was able to divine the location of the anomaly from this broken copy. Watch. What an intricate...
The paper gets soaked in ink again. Its evil blackness it's the abyss staring back at you. Sorna doesn't reply, her hands running over the print.
Here! I found it! Hold on. Shh! Just give me a second,
I've never witnessed a programmer work before.
Done! I've got it! I found the location of the anomaly! Thank you! There, in the swallow. Think you can help me again? I need you to go move those water bolts for me.
What an interesting proposition. Truly a task for the intellectuals.
Figure it out? No. I don't need you to. Just walk over to the circle and follow my instructions. Move the third bolt 2 centimeters to the left, and the fourth bolt 5 centimeters to the right. This should...
What? She only wants you to follow instructions. Nothing intellectually stimulating. In this task, a child could do it.
Thanks.
It's awfully silent again, as if measurements have been marked down around the bowls. Each chalk drawn, it moves like a... This task is an insult to your mental skills. Some water spills out of the lead programmer sends you an encouraging thumbs up from across the hall.
Yes, what is it? Great. Everything should be aligned now.
Miss Know-It-All is hesitating.
Yeah. Nothing. Now the only thing left to do is to unmute the headphones. If we got the location right, we should then be able to hear whatever sound this anomaly makes. Honestly, I'm a little scared. I don't know. That's what I'm scared of. I don't know. It could be I mean, what sound does the nothing make? How can you even listen to something that doesn't exist? What if silence is only what surrounds it, but the swallow itself is... I don't know. I'm just scared. Maybe...
Like that evil ink that filled the printout, erasing coherence and meaning.
Maybe I'm...
Let's think about this logically. Why would nothing be terrifying if it's, well, nothing?
Because it reminds us of death. And we humans... Yeah. You're right. Let's do it.
The lieutenant, and then nothing happens. As Sona look, you can hear some small animal cross the floor in the chancel. She doesn't answer, her eyes closed and brows knitted together.
Damn it! No, of course not. Nothing happened.
Despite her fear, she was hoping for something extraordinary.
No. My hypothesis was wrong. According to this, I should have heard something, if I got the coordinates right. Like I said, silence is only what surrounds it. But this is just another failure. Silence. You can try on the headphones. See if you can hear anything. But don't get your hopes up.
Silence is silence? This can't be it. You should have a listen.
Yes, what is it?
All you hear is your own breathing. Heavy.
Yes, what is it?
All you hear is your own breathing.
Yes, what is it?
Everything disappears. You are draped in silence like a drowning, and then the pressure changes. It feels like flying on an aerostatic, or when your ears pop, or like a subtle difference in the atmosphere, a weather change hanging in the air. What if the sound you're looking for is too low for you to hear it?
A better sound system? Alright, but Where would we get one?
Suddenly, a rhythmic beat permeates the walls.
They should really allocate some renovation funds to this place.
No. What they really should do is shut down... You mean the speed freaks? Of course. The speed freaks. They have a fantastic sound system. And you think they would help me? I guess I could live through a...
Brilliant negotiating there, Detective.
Sure. Let me know how it goes. Thanks.
Yes?
Hi again. So, how are things going? Yes? What's the deal? We are grateful, Copman. You're an augury of a new era. That's fine. We can manage. And what about the side business? Have you made up your mind? Oh man, really? You're a complete ballbuster. Fine, we can make do. It's going to take us a bit to move our stuff inside. A couple of hours, maybe. Come check. Yeah, it's all set up, man. Can you already imagine 1,000 people in it? Ecstatic vibrations, totally transcendent. And I've finished setting up. Now, the only thing left to do is the name of the club. Will you do the honours, detective?
I wouldn't build a club.
An underground place with no name? Sounds like...
We're not going with anything the Crabman would say.
Why not? The Crabman has ideas.
I don't care. I don't like the Crabman, and I don't like his ideas. His ideas are spooky. Next, please. How about something simple? Like...
Too modern and too ironic. We don't want ironic. We want real. Real and true and... The name. Everything I managed to come up with sounds just...
Andre's overthinking it.
Yes, you should do it, detective.
It would... Noid's right. You've helped us so much. It's the right thing to do. Yakukata! Yakukata! The place to be!
Yeko Qatar, the zone of ecological catastrophe.
Hardcore! Hardcore to the mega! No, it has to be bigger than hardcore. Yes, it has to be even bigger than hardcore to the mega. It has to be bigger than the scene.
The amnesia.
Like the... I can't remember the name of the club.
Amnesia! It's not amnesia, guys.
I don't.
Good. We have too many opinions.
The name.
Andre...
Yes, you...
Noid's right. You've helped us so much. You have? Well, what's the name?
Like that DeLorean word for the world, you mean?
But Disco Elysium? Isn't it wacky? Disco's kind of gone, isn't it? Forgotten.
The past is the future, but the future is there. No, it's beautiful. Beautiful and brave. Like we want it to be.
And short. And...
It's settled then. Everyone welcome to Disco Elysium.
Andre breaks into frenzied dance-like motion to celebrate the name. You should go with the flow. Join in on the experience. It feels good. It feels right. But what is this? What is this thing that
I'm dancing!
that soft core gyrating is supposed to be dancing?
Yes, my man!
Talk? What is there to talk about if you can express yourself with moves?
Goodbye, officer. Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you. It's to express my...
Is that a bald spot? It's hard to tell for sure with the fused together spikes, but it looks like he's balding.
Of course it is. Otherwise, I'd just be another poor guy with no education and no money. General issue, man. Or because I'm balding, yes. I want to fuse or remain... I want to show my hair. I don't give a fuck how old you think I'm... Not 20. Maybe it was a bad idea. Anyway... Goodbye, officer.
Yes?
You got us in, cop. I can't believe you got us in.
With wonder in his
Between you and me, I don't know if you've noticed this about me. I'm a little suspicious.
Yes, you really came through for the hardcore underground. How come?
Andre is busy cutting some slightly less lame. A cell using her. The one with the large head is blasting. Sire, the tent. 'Twas a security risk. And in here, sanctuary. 'Twas only noble of you.
Okay.
What he means is, you're right, actually. The tent was a safety hazard, and this plate...
It's a miracle of carpentry. Their bodies carved into total shapes. Now it can be something more. That's right. The first settlers built it, plus 6 more like it, on the coast, alone on an uninhabited archipelago, forced to face some...
He means something
I would want to build a safe place for myself and my own as well. A cop who's into building critique. Okay then, this is folk DeLoreanism, lawmonger. It's a subset of early DeLorean architecture. Art of core. Total. Everything between an ancient concrete cathedral and a glass cube is DeLoreanism. This is just an homespun like that woman there. Vertical, thin, white, a false image of grandeur. The source of the system is up there. You like to show off large and intricate structures. Arches, spires, put you down with them. They were really into painting everything white too. Virginal stands to reason it used to be white on the outside, before the sea wind took all the paint off.
Year after year, flake after flake, white. It was probably white and gold, with light red flower motives. Part of you, assumed to be lost to nerve damage, knows this style to be Ubi DeLoreanism.
Good catch, Art Cop. The herdsman of the Ubi's son, islands come here on...
The Ubi are known for their partiality to socialism and sheep. They come from an island called Ubi Suund, the only place in the world that has a question mark in its name.
Dead bodies of perennial plants. Sigma functions have left this place. It's a good thing we came along. The spiritual collapse has been total. I saw some piglets suckling their dead mother. Have you heard this one, Cop Man? After a short... They had sensed that she could no longer see them, and that she wasn't like them anymore. End of quote. This is an high-quality carcass. The power of anodic beats and hard bass is needed to reanimate it. A Sarais man who lived a long time ago, an ancient hardcore brother. It never was. A 3,000-year-old regime of history, built by hundreds of generations of self-appointed intellect...
The way he says it, the force in false core, is invested with 20 kilotons of disgust.
I only said unity. One word. Andre doesn't care about the Ecclesiastes. He just wants the operation to run smoothly. And Egg is a demi-beast. You shouldn't listen to what people say. You should listen to what they are. The founding party don't give two shits about this place. Look around. They do not have enough love for the human crew to oppose anything anodic dance music. Regular dance music wasn't hard enough. And yes, I do. I don't. Fuck her giving me the evil eye. I didn't know it was in here. We have to get rid of it. Dismantle it.
Mellow, man, mellow. No one's a mass murderer. This mass murder on the floor.
Humanism leads to eating sugar and pigs. Humanism was invented to mass-produce billions of humans. Billions of humans can mass-produce...
And many, many more tons of
She liked games. Her legacy, the thing we live in, isn't real life. It's a strategy for some kind of victory. She invented the beauty you're feeling. She and her glass cutters and iconographers. Then you meet it. It's effective like that, but it is also very soft of core. That so-called beauty of hers. You wouldn't be the first. Millions liked her. She's got those mass-murdering lips. No one says Arno van Eyck is a mass murderer. The Anodic likewise. No one says Jermaine Egghead or Andre are mass murderers. You can live entirely outside that suspicion. Billions of people go about not being guilty of mass murder. Just the world spirit does not have a body. It has this Arno van Eyck track is an organ. The carpentry and glass cutting that built this house are also organs. She's a thief if you ask me. An I like this question, Cop Man. She did not live. That's not the life that humans live. She was adored. Humans aren't. I don't know about you, but they hate me. And they do not think I'm innocent or some shit like that. Well, they loved her. They put all their love in her and forgot all about the rest of us. There is. She is a party repellent and must be taken down before we can begin partying in here.
The speed freak looks the same way. It is dark there in the back of the church. For a moment, what a strange choice of words. Caustic. Overflowing with. That can't be healthy. What's happening here? Why do you keep coming back to this window? Well, you shouldn't. You shouldn't come back to this anymore. Stop talking about it, please.
Odd to say, Cop Man. So I did get to talk to the... Anyway, he's been giving me... Dude's seen some crazy shit, but he's actually a lot like us. Talking to him, I realised that sobriety can... The man picks up on stuff, and he knows a lot about... Good thing you didn't squash him. The Crabman's been lurking here for a while. He's experienced things. Things that give off bad signs. It's not like a literal encasement, confinement of something they were afraid of. Something new and like, this is some old world shit the Ubies had heard about. I thought the best way to deal with it was to build a I don't know. And it's not something they properly understood either. Or it'll be fruitless though. She won't be able to measure it. People like that always want to... Seems to be the trend around here, doesn't it? You can't measure shit like this. It's not like a concentric ring spreading out, and that is what caused the communards to fail in defending the beachhead. Yeah, a lot of... I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. It's not a thing we can answer, Cop Man. Maybe you can figure things out, Cop Man. I think we got on a good level here. Suspicious people are esoteric people. We don't go around... It took us setting out for this whole enterprise to get our soul... It's short for paranoid. A reasonable question. Say I get hurt. I want to make sure it never happens again. So I analysed... it'd be easier to list stuff I'm not suspicious of. I'm not suspicious of sound and colour. Mechanics and chemistry also have a trueness about them. Most anything else deceives. Wants to steal your life away.
This is a good, dangerous line of questioning. You should prod him on.
I don't have a top 10 list of things I'm most suspicious of, but if I had one...
Something is off here. You feel like it should be the other way around.
That's our only shit. We should make better use of not being animals or cereal grain ourselves. Yes, having food is means to an end, but the left never talks about the end, only the means. Caps are likewise suckers, constantly sleepless in worry. Mental illness is a term the powers use to homogenise people. I think I don't reach mental illness. I am merely politically ill. No, politics is an inert complex of daily corruption and inane think pieces. The real paradigm is economic, and it concerns pig and wheat. This is where the innovation happens. It's only a theory. I suspect they're breeding a pig wheat I prefer not to. Both ask the wrong questions. Any spark of light from either one is accidental. Their combined move, the original mistake was assuming that words have more being than bodies. That's what led us astray.
Whatever this true life is, you feel it's the real centerpiece of this mythology. His eyes flicker.
The life is true if it's free from fear, an eternal division among oneself and others. Mankind has seeds of greatness in it, beats and bright lights to shatter falsehoods, nerve impulses for the collective body. We are very much alike in basic.
Just like that. The speed freak is right. The young man is dead. Rejection of the right-left axis. Emphasis on unity. Appreciation of some primal.
Nationalism, militarism, racism, and emphasis on a leader character are totally absent in hardcore.
He picks up a wrench and scratches his head with it, unaroused by fashion.
Many non-Occidental cultures share a beat at their art. Thus, they are closer to true, hardcore, utmost dedication. Thoughts from
The term also signifies certain varieties of
Egghead usually has a better concept of the hardcore.
Hardcore!
That's a pretty hardcore coincidence.
Yeah!
Oh yeah, sure thing.
dedicated. Jumping around, as this sort of music requires, is actually a taxing physical activity and should be dignified. So you've come empty-handed and pure, without burdens. A hardcore supplicant. That will have to...
They're hardcore. They're just clothes. Nah, these are just boring, normal, hardcore clothes. That, it looks like you're trying to hang yourself with it.
You suddenly realize the patience and respect this speed freak has.
Respect to the man!
She's whistling a melody.
Hey there. I've been recording some new audio from all these beams, and yes, I'm being more like Contact Mike, alright? Don't even bring it up. No, I actually wanted to thank you for getting me and my friends in here, and we even found some new associates, such as they are. Good, I think. Lloyd is getting a read on the place. I think he finds the carpentry very impressive. Sauna, the programmer, she's doing whatever she does behind that radio computer of hers. She doesn't talk to us much. Come on, I can tell. But, okay, be a boyadero about it if you want to. What is it? Oh, really? So, the thing that's been eating you is the slow pace of social progress? Okay, so you're not that upset, it sounds. Uh-huh. And you're sure it's social progress you're distressed about, and not, I don't know, some... Okay, why do you think that? Wow, man, that's pretty symbolic, don't you think? Okay, what else? There you have it then, chick trouble. Really? You seem to be pretty upset about this chica. Wow, man, that's some pretty strange shit. Are you sure the letters were for you? How come you don't remember though? Is it like some selective Man, when I get hurt, I just want to forget that shit, you know? That kind of selective memory. Yeah, or it might be that.
It's obvious she's done more.
Or it might just be some psych bullshit, you know? Königstein wank. You know, the psych thing they've got going on there. You're welcome. Might be for the best to keep that shit forgotten though. Just my opinion. If it sure. You helped us out. I can repay that. Ah, she's a bit odd, I have to say. Doesn't talk much, but earlier today she told me about Welkins. and she seemed oddly happy, like she had some idea with those little creatures. Some artistic idea. I didn't really listen, I was busy with my Oh, the crab man. Still gives me the creeps the way he moves. I just tried to stay away from the crab man. But he talks to Noid. They seem to have some... Beats me. Noid said they get along somehow. Who knows? He doesn't really answer our questions, see? Not that it's easy to ask them. What are we supposed to do? Yell up at... Who do you want to know about? Andre. He's a cool guy. Doesn't really... He takes care of shit. Sorry. I mean, he's got a vision. For what life should be, you know? He tries to push things... Nothing. But then again, there's nothing to organise around. Must have taken it as a sign when he found it abandoned like that. Said it was an augury. I don't know. I've never seen him so psyched about anything, though. And he's often psyched. Looks sort of desperate, like it's his last chance or something. I mean, not that he does drugs, just high, you know? Yes. Anyway. Come to think of it, yeah.
This is the first time.
He's in some kind of a self-destruction mode with that hair of his. Bleaching it like that. Yes. Who do you want to know about? He's a four-burger, I guess, like the rest of us. Okay, maybe not Egg, I don't know about him, but... Noid, he's real hardcore about the lifestyle. What do you mean, do? He's a carpenter, trained and all. He's very good, he just doesn't have the mindset to work like that. In a shop somewhere. Wow, you really have talked to him. Indeed. Noid serves no sir.
A strange feeling. Every now and then, something feels off about the way she speaks. She does...
What do you mean, do? Like, for a living? He's a carpenter. Wow, you really have talked to him. Indeed. Noid serves no... Sir,
A strange feeling.
It's just something poor Fallberg kids do every spring. To pass the time. We walk the entire length... I don't know, man. Have you been down Boogie Street? It's a little bewildering. Kind of. I'm gonna say yeah. Okay. Then you should go and take a look, I guess. Boogie Street is cool. It's got a lot of immigrants and all yeah. I hope you do. Who do you want to know about? What do you mean? Oh, that. Anodic music doesn't really do vocals in the traditional sense. Vocals are thought of as rock. That's to say they're a bit backward.
Pachoo, pachoo, swish. Your credentials as the resident future man of Revachol are being questioned. Show her you're hip with the times, Gramps.
Yes, forever. Anyway, even if you don't have vocals, you still need someone to say something. He basically just stands on the stage and
I understand. People are usually afraid to do things if others aren't already doing them. Dancing makes you dance, like sneezing makes you... Anyway.
Actually, we don't know where he's from, or who he is, really. One time we were out partying somewhere in Backwater Fallberg.
The worst of the bandleurs. A wretched heap of closed-down mines.
Egg was yelling along to some jam someone was spinning, all night long. Just kept yelling until he didn't have a shred of voice left. When the sun came up over the mine, Egg came with us. He made this wheezing puppy dog sound. It was definitely Coal City, because it took us 2 days to walk back to the fort. He just wheezed the whole way. People were sweet.
You can see it must have been a great night. The memory causes her to go silent. For a moment, you wish you'd been there.
Who do you want to know about? Me? Again? I told you, I'm a
There's that phrase again. Really remind...
It means I don't answer questions about myself. All right. There is. Is there a law that would
That would depend on the circumstances.
Thank you. Sure.
Church! The place to be! Make some noise, my church people!
He stands on stage behind a table, nodding. The other real deck is empty. Cables run hither and thither. On one side you see an auxiliary.
Yeah! Back on the case! No, the first page of the second chapter!
Could it be? Maybe for him, you only have a chapter or two left in you. Last of the penultimate, more like.
No nation, but transnation! No war, but class war!
Don't be a lunatic. Of course he isn't. Jermaine here just yells random.
Yeah! Revolution imperative!
Unless you were thinking Revolution imperative right now. Anyway, I've had a similar thing happen with Eggs yelling. I know what you mean. That's fucked up, man. Lying like that. And a cop, too. He's not a communist. It's just something he likes to yell.
Yeah! With the rap, yeah! Dark code, hardcore.
Basically, yes it is.
What is it?
What? What did you say? I can't hear you! The music is too loud! Oh, the project! It's not the... There's that guy! I need him to plug a 3.5 cable into the auxiliary input so that I can route... He doesn't listen to me! He only ever seems to care about hardcore and Yikuka. Thanks! Maybe you can get through his magic. Let me know how it goes!
The swallow, you mean? What about it? Great. Thanks.
Good morning! Yeah! To the Mega! Yeah! I can route it through auxiliary... Oh, she uses 3.5. Yeah. The auxiliary...
Oh no. We're going to be in this...
Don't worry. I have an adapter for it right... Hang on. This is a 4.5. We're all good, people!
Great! Someone got through to him!
Everybody! Everybody! Don't panic! I'm going to turn... The Arno will be back! But we're doing something else for one moment! Alright, go tell her that Egghead is ready to rave to her tunes! And then I'll turn off the music! Good morning! Yeah!
No.
Good morning! Yeah!
You know it in your lungs where the pressure should vibrate.
What? Wow, okay. We should start with the melody. But where would we get that stuff from? I'm sorry, I don't know anything about a Nordic...
He feels ashamed. He can't be of more service to the future of dance. The young man falls silent with appreciation.
Basically, what you need to find here is a tape with some
Yeah. Maybe that street talker across the pond.
Anyway, that...
Copman! Tape! Yeah! Spin the tape until the space is... Alright! No! No, no! This is gonna make people... Yeah!